99% of men who struggle to attract women and frequently end up in the friend zone make one big mistake that they need to correct immediately. My friend Patrick James explained this beautifully in our recent masterclass on how to create sexual tension. So Patrick, if you don't know him, is a world-renowned dating expert for men, and he's the founder of Raw Dating Advice, a brand that helps men in over 83 countries improve their dating lives. And he's a best-selling author as well. So men come to him for help and advice from all over the globe, and he freaking delivers. However, it wasn't always this way. Patrick was never a natural with women. In fact, he was horrible. He was really bad with women. He was a virgin till he was 21 years old because girls only ever saw him as a friend. He could approach girls, he could talk to girls, he could connect with them, but something was always missing because he could never take things to that next level, to escalate things. So lucky for him, everything changed when he finally made this one simple discovery that I'm about to tell you, and this breakthrough he had all of a sudden transformed him into a man who was adored, or is adored, and chased after by hordes of beautiful women. Let's get into it. I'm Marni, and from here on out, I am going to be your very own personal wing girl, and every week it is my job to give you the insider info about what women really want, not what they say they want, plus the most effective methods to win over any girl you like. So just hit that subscribe button now so you never miss a video. So I lied. There's actually 2 things that you can do. And before I tell you the main thing that I was talking about, I'm gonna tell you about this thing. The thing that you can do to change how women see you is have clear and glowing skin. That's why I'm excited to have Tiege Hanley as the sponsor of today's video. You've heard me talk about them many times before, and you're gonna keep hearing me talk about them because I know the positive impact their products will have on your life. Seriously, I still don't think some of you believe me when I tell you how much implementing a quality skincare routine will improve your confidence in every aspect of your life. So I recommend that you start with their level 1 system, which comes with all the basics: a daily face wash, an exfoliant scrub, an AM moisturizer with SPF 20, and a PM moisturizer. Oh, and to make it super simple, they provide you with an instruction card in every box that tells you how to use each product, how much to use. It comes in handy. But you don't have to just take my word for it because they have over 5,000 5-star reviews from customers around the globe. So this isn't something that you wanna put off because prevention is key. You gotta take care of it before it happens. Get ahead of any signs and your future self is gonna thank you. In addition to amazing skin, members of Tiege Hanley get tons of benefits, including at least 20% off the retail price, access to monthly exclusive deals, pause or cancel at any time, and free US shipping. And because Tiege Hanley is sponsoring today's video, they're offering my viewers a great deal. So just click the link, the first link in the description, and get 30% off your first box plus a free gift. Do not miss out on this amazing deal. So click that link to get started. So what was this crazy breakthrough that he had? Well, after talking to a few of his friends in college who were incredibly good with women, the ones who always had a girl or two coming into their dorm, Patrick realized that these guys did one key thing differently than he was doing. You see, until that point, Patrick had a belief that if he liked a girl and they connected on everything, then over time, she would want to date him. And that's the limiting belief that kept getting him into the friend zone. So he discovered that the guys who were getting all the girls in college, the guys who girls wanted, guys who were hooking up with a new girl almost every night, they didn't focus a lot on connecting with a girl or getting along like he did. Instead, they naturally created a lot of sexual tension in their interactions with women before trying to build any connection. And that was the missing element from his conversations with women. That was the missing piece. He would try to find common ground, share his values, get to know the girl, and basically get along with her in every possible way without building any sexual tension. Again, that's the single biggest mistake most guys make with women. And I'm guessing you might be making that mistake too. So he realized that if he wants to date a girl, he wants to sleep with her, make her his girlfriend, sexual tension is the most important ingredient. And that it has to come before connection. Because connection without sexual tension is friendship. That's not what you want. So once he understood this fundamental truth about attraction, he changed up his whole approach towards women. Now, his conversations with women were much more focused on creating sexual tension, especially in the first 1 or 2 minutes of the interaction. That way, he closed the door to the friend zone early on, and he quickly positioned himself as a sexual option in the eyes of the women that he talked to. So how did he do it? How did he go from friendly chit-chat to sexual chit-chat? How did he create sexual tension in the first few minutes of the conversation? Well, first of all, he realized that he didn't need to create tension. Natural tension already exists when a man interacts with a woman. It's that slightly uncomfortable or awkward feeling that you have when you talk to a girl for the first time. So it's already there. Now, because it's uncomfortable, most guys try to get rid of it, tone it down, avoid it. They don't want any part of it, meaning they immediately go to a safe, friendly, get to know each other type of conversation that actually lowers that natural tension. And that's how they kill their chances of attracting the girl. Patrick understood that instead of lowering this natural tension, he needed to amplify it. And only then will he be on a woman's sexual radar. So to amplify the sexual tension, here's what he did. And what you should do as well when you talk to a woman. He used a simple strategy called breaking rapport. You see, most men want to build rapport and connection when they meet a woman. It's like the natural, safe thing to do. We already discussed it doesn't work. It's not working for your goals. However, Patrick found that doing the opposite, in other words, breaking rapport, was the fastest way to spike sexual tension and create attraction. In fact, he even says that your ability to attract a woman is directly proportional to your willingness to break rapport. Like risky, right? Because breaking rapport with a woman shows that you're a non-needy man. You don't care about her validation or approval like most guys do. And that is a huge attraction trigger for women. So how do you do this? I know I'm talking a lot, but how do you actually, I want you to understand it. How do you do this? Well, Patrick shared some of his go-to techniques in the masterclass that we did together. And I want to share a simple one that you can use right away. It's called the either or opener. This is a great way to start a conversation while spiking the tension. And it's ridiculously easy. So all you have to do is this. You go up to a woman and ask her a premeditated either or question. So, for example, hey, I've got a quick question. My buddy and I were debating about this earlier, and maybe you can help us solve it. Who do you think is smarter, dogs or cats? Like really intense, deep conversation. No, I'm just kidding. No matter what she replies with, you disagree with her and take the opposite stance in a playful way. Dogs, no way. Have you ever seen a cat? They're so good at getting what they want. Or cats, hell no. They're so lazy, they barely think. Like, see how it works? You just take the opposite. Two things happen when you do this. First, it shows the woman that you're okay with breaking rapport, that you're disagreeing with each other in a sort of fun, playful way. Secondly, because you're breaking rapport, it makes you seem like a non-needy guy, and the natural tension goes up, and it builds attraction. The best part about this is that this either or opener works in any scenario. You could be sitting at the doctor's office, and if you notice a pretty woman nearby, you could ask her something random like, hey, real quick, like Kobe or LeBron, winters or summers, pizzas or sandwiches, whatever, like anything, right? Whatever she picks, you pick the opposite, and that allows you to go into fun, playful disagreement that spikes the natural tension and breaks the ice as well. Also, in case you haven't picked up on this yet, the question doesn't really matter as long as it's something simple or silly. What matters is how you respond to her answer, and you respond by taking the opposite stance. If you start a conversation this way, you will get into her sexual radar within like 30 seconds, as the tension will be rising. Now, your job will be to pile on that tension till you see visible signs of attraction from the girl. Signs like prolonged eye contact, frequent or lingering touches, frequently smiling, active engagement in the conversation. These signs tell you that she's hooked, that she's interested. And the more tension that you build, the faster she's going to be hooked on you. So Patrick has actually written an entire best-selling book on proven techniques to amplify sexual tension and build attraction. It is called, actually, I have the link below, so you don't even need to know what it's called, but it's one of the best books that I've read on the topic of attracting women, which is why I've had so many of my personal clients read it. Apart from simple, actionable ways to spark sexual attention, like the either or technique, Patrick also reveals his ACE formula in the book, which I think is just golden, which is the 3-step framework he and thousands of his successful clients use to attract beautiful women like clockwork. It's a unique and powerful way of interacting with women. And I highly recommend that you have a look at it at least once. So I'm gonna leave a link to Patrick's book in the description below. It's like $5 or something. Click that link, check it out. I am very sure that you are going to love it. And if you wanna watch the full masterclass that Patrick and I did on how to build sexual tension, it's 2 hours, it's awesome. You can also find the link to it in the description below. We go way deeper into the concepts I touched on in this video, and you'll see all of Patrick's best tension building tactics along with word for word lines and scripts that you can copy and use in your own interactions. This masterclass was a private event only for my email subscribers and past clients, but for a very limited time, I'm opening it up for anyone who is interested. So click the link below and check it out while you have the time. It's only a 2-hour class. There's no fluff. We get straight to the point. And secondly, I guarantee that you'll find out more about creating attraction in this 2-hour class than you will in some Pickup Guru's $5,000 private coaching program. So clear my throat. Click the link below and see for yourself. You will be glad that you did. Lastly, thank you so much for watching this video till the very end. I hope that you found it useful. As always, I'll see you again next week.